Yes, let's look at what we call the tax documents, and one of them is what we call the tax rate tables. Now, what we have to know is that when you look at tax rate tables, what are they used for? As you hear the word tax, which is the revenue to the government, all right, the government gets revenue, or it gets money from your tax that people pay. We have different kinds of tax, but when you're looking at this tax here, the one that we're looking at now, it's what we call the pay as you earn. Pay as you earn. This is another name. It's also called the income what? Income tax, which is personal income tax. All right. We have different kind of methods we use to calculate tax. All right. We have different methods that we use to calculate. One of them is what we call the tax rate tables. It looks like this. All right. This one has begun at this much, but then what we're going to do, look at this remuneration, which is the income. All right. This income here, this one here, it's monthly. It's a monthly income. Actually, as you see here, monthly deduction tables. Then annual equivalent, which is this annually. In a year, someone has earned this. Leave alone that. But then the tax that they will pay, this is it. This is a monthly tax that one will pay. Should they be under 65 years of age, they're expected to be paying 1,269 if they fall in this bracket here. All right. Then if they're in between 65 and 74, they have expected to pay this much money every month. Or if they're over 75 years of age, they will be paying 220. Now, another thing that I wanted you to know is that before we use, okay, that will be the next table. Here we have an example. Let's look at an example. We're going to look at an example where one earns 16,000. This is per month. You understand? Taxable already. You know, before we do calculations, the money has to be taxable income. All right. So now, if you see that the person earns this much per month, we're going to look for how much will they pay. And the years, you say they're under 65 years of age. Now, 16,000 per month, we shall come here. Come follow. It's approximately here. So if they're under, they have to pay this much. So we shall say monthly tax payable is 1,451. Yes, this has been the monthly. All right. If they were 65, or imagine they were 68. Let's say they were 68 years of age. So that means they will be paying 664. This is how we calculate. Okay, so this is how we get the value using the tax tables.